I cannot believe this. I literally cannot believe this. Almost 40 minutes yesterday where I was attempting to get her fucking beak, and I finally do it, and the game crashes, and I lose the collectible. I don't know.
Network. You said you got rid of that rabbit thing. What happened?
It crashed and didn't give me the beak last time, so I have to do it again.
Hi, bud.
Okay. So, we won last time, and then as I was coming out of the game, my game crashed, and it didn't give me Chica's beak. So I have to do it again.
Sorry I didn't see, I just went to sleep.
No, this was yesterday. When I was streaming. And we were playing, and I was able to do it, but then the game crashed right as we were coming out.
How did it crash?
Like, I came out of Chica's Feeding Frenzy, and it crashed literally maybe a frame before it gave me the beak.
So there were like 20 waves in this game.
Yes.
Damn. So I just gotta lock in. It'd be nice if, you know, the game would stop fucking up my pattern. Kind of hard to aim with a joystick.
There was literally nothing I could do there. Health! Health! Oh, yes. Ugh. I just need to survive 5 more waves, bro. Oh my god, bro. At least these fucking things don't do as much damage as other things. Four more rounds to go. Oh, fucking savior! Ah! Okay, well that made wave 16 really easy. I always hate those fucking arrow things. Sucker! Like, if I can get that every round from now on, I'll be able to actually do this. Oh, pack off. What did I get hit by? What the fuck? Did something spawn directly on top of me? That's complete bullshit. Like, the fact that you get no hit invulnerability time after being hit once, that's fucking retarded. But, of course, Steel Wool Studios doesn't fucking care about fair gameplay. They want to make everything as rage-inducing as fucking possible with their minigames.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I know. Yesterday I was able to complete it within 3 attempts. And I'm on my 2nd attempt now. So hard to fucking aim with a joystick. People on keyboard and mouse don't know how easy they fucking have it. Oh, why are you getting so close, bro? Why? No, I don't want that. Yee. Wave 7 was easy because of that cupcake that decided to spawn in. I feel like the cupcake itself is just RNG based. Okay, boss fight. That does so much fucking damage to me, Jesus Christ. Oh, and of course they fucking spawn right where I'm going. And of course, you know, I get no fucking health from that. Oh, fuck off, you fucking triangle bastard. Bro, when am I gonna get more health? What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck you and your stupid fucking ball. There we go. Come on. Die already. Are you not fat enough? Okay, 5 more waves to go. Ooh. Yeah. Cupcake! Yeah, bitches! Get fucking destroyed! Bro, fucking hit them! Oh my god, look at how much fucking health I lost from that. What the hell? Hit him! No fucking health at all? Are you serious, game? No fucking health from that at all. Of course. Woo! Oh my god! Oh, fuck you, staff bot. I just got my health back. Oh. No! How did I not collect the health? I just collect these ones, fuck it. Just die, you fucking cunt. Alright. I fucking swear to god if the game crashes. Oh my god! Give me some fucking health, game! There's so much fucking shit on the screen! How are you supposed to dodge that? It's almost impossible to fucking hit anything because there's 17 of them shooting at the same time! If I fail again, I want my fist to meet every fucking Steelwo Studios executive who fucking made this minigame and fucking just beat them within a half an inch of their fucking life. Because this is bullshit. It should not be this fucking aggravatingly hard. I don't know what fucking Steel War were thinking when they made this minigame. Like, all the way up till, like, wave 10, it's, like, semi-easy, and then it immediately fucking ups the scale of hardness by, like, 3. I swear, the only way that you can fucking win this game is if you can get the cupcake to spawn. Because if I can get the cupcake to spawn in those later fucking 3 last rounds, I'd be fine! Oh, of course, fucking controls don't wanna fucking cooperate. You know, if they did, okay, the fact that by law, you have to have playtesters to make sure your game is actually fucking playable. Did no one fucking test this? Because, yes, well, it is beatable, it's almost as fucking hard as Unfair Mario. Like, it's on par with that game. Oh, fuck off. I didn't even touch you. That game. I don't know why, but sometimes it's just really fucking hard to aim with the joystick. Cupcake! See, I would have needed you to spawn, like, way later, buddy. Okay, weird. I walk right through it, it doesn't give it to me. Fucking hit him! Cupcake! Let's go get fucked! Get fucking fucked, bitches! I got the cupcake, motherfucker! There we go. Wave 13. 7 more to go. Oh, oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Oh wait, this is boss fight. Damn it. Oh! Okay. I hate these fucking triangle bastards. I guess you could say I locked the fuck in. I swear to God, if the game crashes, I'm gonna be so fucking livid. Okay, now it's just up to if the game wants to crash or not.
It looks like a speaker box.
No, it doesn't. You're fucking stupid, Cassie. That doesn't look like a speaker box. It looks like a fucking voice box for an animatronic. That actually makes sense.
Finally, bet I can use the mask again.
And I already got that digital piece. I'm gonna take this off for a few seconds just to let that timer sink back down. Alright.
Why can't I remove the mask? It's stuck to my head.
Sorry I missed it. Did you get her voice box?
Yes, I got the voice box, which is why I'm here. I honestly thought the game was gonna crash and I was gonna be so fucking angry.
That rabbit thing's back again! You said it was safe here.
I still don't know what collectible I could have missed in Chapter
So
1.
how do you honestly feel about the AR/Vanny network?
I feel like it's underutilized. Like, they could have given us so many more areas to explore. Like, instead of just kind of focusing on the main areas that you can go around here with the Vanny mask, it's just... You would think that you'd be able to go to more areas with the Vanny mask, you know? Kinda sucks that it forces you to take off the mask here.
Well, this is a linear experience.
I know, I just wish it wasn't as linear. Like with Security Breach, it didn't really hold your hand all that much. With the DLC, with Ruin, it's so linear that you can't, like, explore. There is no exploration here. It's just a straight path.
Kathy, I'm okay. I found a spot to hide. Turn off the notes in the salon to follow Roxy. Hurry, she's close.
She's nowhere near you. Let me just take this off. It's interesting, you can actually go over here before, you can go to the door anyway, but you can't go out that way. What's the same noise? And it's interesting that none of the save stations exist.
Gotta get in there.
Like, all of the save stations got removed. I want to see if there's any, like, digital boxes here. I like how you can actually just see the thing that's supposed to be sitting on top of it. It's actually kind of interesting the way that they made this. They actually made two completely separate maps. They made this map, and then they made the Vanny map. Like, this is a completely different map, technically.
The save stations are just here gameplay-wise, not lore-wise.
Yeah. But it's just interesting how all of them just get removed prior to Ruin. And to be fair, I kind of honestly liked the game before they updated it, just before they came out with Ruin. I mean, other than, like, you know, the robot's AI kind of being a little better, I'm definitely not a fan of the teleportation that they can do.
I can't get the mask
Like, if
off
they're
again.
chasing you, you're forced to just deal with them teleporting behind you unless you turn around and get rid of them yourself. Which I kind of think is a little cringe. Let's see. There was a prize box here that I missed before. Okay. Comic page 4. Unnecessary invisible wall placement. Gotta love it, right?
Eyeballs? Really? Gross, 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 gross!
Wait a minute. I want to go back over there and see that again. So...
I think Ruin explains the teleportation that the animatronics can move through the Vanny network and can practically go anywhere they want.
I disagree, because the animatronics are completely separate from the Vanny network. Like, and look at that. So you got that there, right? I'm gonna do this. Boom.
Are they?
Which way are you coming? Get your fucking slow teleporting ass over here. Oh, you wanna fucking play like that, eh?
Are the robots really separated from the network?
I believe that they are. I believe that they are completely separate from the actual Vanny network. I have to get him to come up here. This thing isn't even that scary. Roxanne,
So
then
how do you feel
Chica.
about the entity's design?
I feel like it's not as scary as it could have been. Scissors. And then eyeball. So fucking stupid idiot.
Have you seen the early design for it?
Yes, I did, actually. It's kind of interesting. Also, where the fuck does Chica come from here? Like, she just teleports right here. Like, I don't understand what the game developer's motivation was for just making it so that the animatronics could teleport at will. But it does not make any sense from a logical standpoint.
Gee, I wonder how winking face.
And now I can at least, you know, give her back her voice box, I guess. Because here's the best part. Once she goes... Don't. Okay. So once
And
she...
when has FNAF ever been logical?
There's been some moments. Okay. Repair voice
Am
box.
I really doing this?
Yes, you are.
Ew. Gross. That should do it.
Well, at least that got rid of the garbage bag that was inside your gut. I think this is one of the few conduits that actually have all 4 pieces.
Welp, she dead.
I wonder. Actually, no, I want to go see something. If I can interact with that security station while I don't have the mask on. Because theoretically, I should be able to go back. Ah, I can't take it off in here for some reason. There's one of the inhibitors that was turned on, but the weird thing is that you don't even know which one was turned on, because the only one that could be turned on in that area isn't on. So, just some bullshit that Steel will put in for no fucking reason. Like, this game did not age as well as it should have, but that was just because Steel Wool doesn't know how to make actual great games. Like, yes, it was good for its time.
Steel Wool being Steel Wool.
But then all the shit that they decided to add on to it just made it worse. I find it interesting that a lot of the ceiling is actually still intact, it's just kind of falling apart in certain areas. I think it also kind of makes sense that Roxy's beauty salon would go to a Foxy ride. And there's no digital AR boxes. Also, one thing I think that was supremely underused was this. We could have literally gone on a whole other ride. But at the last like, they made this whole section, and then they were, at the last second, they're like, we're just gonna make it so you can't ride it. Because fuck you.
But how does Ruin compare to Security Breach gameplay and story?
Oh, Ruin is worse. Ruin is worse. You can't run as much as Gregory, even though technically you are now an older child, meaning that you should be able to just run at least a bit faster. I'm sure that she's got some decent cardio, but the fact of how slow she runs compared to Gregory is just...
But it's scarier.
It doesn't feel scarier. I mean, yes, it has the element of scariness.
I don't hear anything.
But then it kind of just ruins it with the fact of, oh, the animatronics are all really bad at what they do now. Like, for example, this area with Monty, it's not scary at all. Because you can go in the water and be in there for like a good 6 or 7 seconds before he kills you. Story-wise, I think it's at least like semi-linear with the story. The areas that it spawns you in, though, kind of ruin the story. Because I don't know why the developers did this. Like, they could have done something else for Monty completely. Like, it could have been like a chase sequence instead. Like, how is this even possible? He's an animatronic made out of metal and electronic parts. How the fuck is he in the water like this? It doesn't make sense.
Pause the future.
So you're telling me that, all logic can be thrown out the window when it comes to animatronics and electricity. Like, the first time I did this, yes, I was terrified because I didn't know what Monty was going to be doing.
In FNAF's case yet.
See? Look at how fast I fucking completed that section. And he's just gonna die here. Can't even fucking save him. It's interesting. In almost every single other
Steve,
game
you
I've
must
ever
hate
played,
Maggie.
they must. But here's the thing. In every single other game I've played with robots in it, if there is water, they have to avoid that fucking shit like the plague. Because they know if they touch it, they're dead. But but fucking Fnaf Ruin? Nah. They can fucking swim in it. Just don't put any extra electricity in there, otherwise they're fried. The cake is a lie.
Gregory? Gregory! I made it to the raceway. Are you okay? I might be able to get a signal if I head deeper into the raceway.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Well, chica can eat, so yeah, we're in the future where robots are super advanced.
Oh yeah. Also, it's interesting. The way that the purple's going down tells me that there's power going through these tires.
Be quiet.
So there's two different voice lines that can happen there. That one, and Gregory
Maybe
trying to
they're
call
not
for
tires,
Cassie.
but weird tire-shaped pipes.
They're tires. It's kind of like, okay, the thing that I find to be weird about those tires, is that it reminds me of the back rooms and just random objects halfway phasing into walls and then being stuck like that. That's a big fucking staff bot head. Which doesn't actually... It's so fucking tiny. And then they're just like, yeah, let's make it fucking massive for absolutely no reason. That's cool. You can actually see that it's nighttime now. We came in here when it was about, like, I think, midday. Maybe the sun was starting to set a little bit. So there is a sense of time here.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's kind of interesting, because...
Is it really the outside, though?
Who knows? It's not like I can go back and check to see if it's actually, you know, daytime back at the lobby. But I'm gonna say it is real, because pretty sure there's nothing above Roxy Raceway ever. But it's interesting that Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex also has its own crane service company with a wrecking ball. But what I find to be interesting is that when you put on the Vanny mask and you look at it, it looks like it's protruding, or it's exuding an extreme amount of power. But it's also frozen in time.
It was either sunset or sunrise at the beginning.
I think it was pretty close to sunset. Like after dinner sort of thing. Like, it was probably like 6, maybe 7. I wonder if there's a secret thing here.
You can't hide forever.
You would think she would be running after his voice. not a big fan of the fact that because here's the thing, you can watch her through the security cam and she'll continue to walk, but if you leave the security cam, she'll just teleport away.
Gregory?
I
She
wonder.
hasn't found him yet.
Wait a
I'd
minute.
better
I
find
wonder
him
if
first.
that thing works in the Vanny network. It does. Maybe there's a secret camera here? No. Okay. I'll just take that off then. The last one, I think I know that one of these does force you to actually use the Vanny network. Oh my god, there's a fucking prize box here. I don't think I noticed that before because I was just running around in the Vanny network. Bing bing. I think I'm just missing a few comic pages. That's like all the collectibles I'm really missing, but like...
So do these
What?
robots remember the events that happened in SB?
Oh yeah. Which is why Roxanne is probably still really pissed at Gregory.
Hey kid, come on out. We're only trying to help.
And take it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna try to look everywhere because I don't know how many collectibles I am missing, if any more. Huh. I think there was a, yeah, there was this thing here. But I thought maybe there might be a digital AR collectible as well. I'll put this on and walk through. Lazy development. They should have put the fucking rabbit thing in there. They should have put the entity there. They should have put him in there and fucking had him drive over. I think that the original design for the entity was way scarier, and they should have just gone with that. Because it looked way better as like a scary thing than whatever the fuck that thing is. Because this thing doesn't look scary in comparison.
So both Roxy and the daycare attendant both go into some kind of safe mode, but Monty and Chica just die.
No. No. Monty dies. Chica, we
Maybe
fix her.
because they're fan favorites.
Say something! I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What happened
We don't
here?
know what happens
It
to
looks like the
Roxy
whole
technically,
place fell in.
but Monty, yes, he does die. Chica doesn't die. We fix her.
Now I'm stuck here.
Well, essentially, we give her back her voice box so she can fucking speak
really
again.
think I need to go get help. Or call the police.
What? How is that supposed to help? There's no time.
Also, one thing I don't
Fine.
like
Am I
is
even
that they
close?
changed is that
Where
there's
are
supposed to
you?
be a wall
This place is huge.
blocking off
Sinkhole under the raceway.
this area
This way.
to this area.
Help me.
Also,
How do I get
the
down
mimic
there?
is starting to break down. Because you could hear, like, the reflection in his voice not be normal for a human there. Oh, I thought I picked this up before. The Faz coin, or Faz token, I guess. Interesting. I don't think this room existed in Security Breach. I don't think we could
So
get
dude,
back here.
remember when I asked you what happened to lead the Pizzaplex to this state? What was your answer?
So what probably happened was that after Gregory left and the actual real staff, the human staff, came back to see what was happening, they're like, oh shit, the animatronics are fucked. They attempted to fix them, but it just got worse and worse because Roxy was now attacking basically everyone, thinking that they were Gregory. Chica was attacking everyone because they couldn't understand what she was saying. Monty had gone feral. And since Freddy was nowhere to be found, and other than maybe... Because here's the thing, I feel like the area where we encountered the prototype Freddy was like part of the casing was maybe from our original Freddy, but I feel like it's probably going from that Vanny ending where she says disassemble Freddy. Because here's the thing, we find him in Phazerblast where where the other Freddy was, like where he got destroyed, around the same area where he got destroyed as well. And then, basically, instead, what they did was they put a new endo in it, which is why they wrote prototype under his foot. I got this one. There was a digital... I don't think there was actually anything in this room before.
Pizzaplex, not the robots.
Oh, the Pizzaplex itself? Well... I mean, definitely, like, years of nobody coming to the Pizzaplex would cause it to start dilapidating like this. At least a year. I wonder why they were counting. Seeing how long it would take before somebody actually came in here and looked at them, maybe?
Sup?
Sup?
You were saying.
What do you mean? I said what I said. Either I lost my train of thought or I just fucking don't remember where I ended that off. Paper pile.
The Pizzaplex.
Yeah, and I was saying how, like, the only logical way how the Pizzaplex could have gotten this bad was that it was
The guy from
abandoned.
Spider-Man 2.
Yep. That's me. I'm playing Security Breach Ruin. But the only way that this could actually possibly get this bad is if it was just neglected for like at least a year and a half, if not 2 years. Not a couple of months.
I
like
already beat Ruin in the main game.
Yeah, I already beat it too, but I'm just having fun. And I have to find all my shit again because without the either yanking the hard drive from my PS5 and putting it in here, I have no saves on anything for my American account anymore because
Yes, the game is goddamn fun.
Because fucking PlayStation are like, oh, you don't have PlayStation Plus? Well, good luck getting your fucking save data back, punk.
Well, fake Gregory said something about the sinkhole, so something down there caused the Pizzaplex to collapse. It did the same thing for me too.
What the why am I being chased by one of those things already? What the fuck? Maybe I can save myself if I run away far enough and then just do the ting over here.
Gregory, are you there?
I hope I sent
Sonny,
them off
fix
the
your
right way.
What are those things?
Fuck!
They look like the DJ.
I hate that fucking some of them only are seeable within, like, the Vanny network. That's fucking stupid. Let me just... I can't zoom out anymore, and there's only actually 3 cameras here. Okay, let me put on the fucking mask so I can do this.
Gregory, are you there?
Let's just spam the intercom until they get over there.
Gregory, are you there?
Okay, they're leaving.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The tangle caused it.
I disagree. Unless it, like... Okay, so the only way that I can actually
Why?
think that your idea is plausible is if the amalgam, which is what I'm always going to call it, never the tangle. That's like fucking calling Twitter X. So the only way that I could think of your theory being plausible is if that thing basically grabbed onto foundations and just yanked them down. But even then, that wouldn't explain a good third of why the Pizzaplex is this bad. It sounded like a robot turning. What the fuck? I remember on release, for Security Breach, there actually used to be a door here, and then they removed it because you couldn't access it anyway. I bet there's more of them standing there. No, there's not. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them over there. But you can... Oh. And then there's 2 more. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Let's get in here.
It's possible a mix of both our theories. The tangle caused some parts the Pizzaplex to fall down, which might have caused Fazbear to can.
Or maybe that team that actually went down to see what the fuck was going on, they found the amalgam and like they were trying to let people know what's going on, and instead they didn't listen, which is probably why we had so much graffiti in the lobby. The fact that we can't just like jump over these to go over there, because like in linear games that are forcibly as linear as this game, it would be nice to have some areas where you could go one way, but you can't go back that way. Right, the inhibitor. You would think it would have made the noise before. So this is where I should bring them over here into this area right here. I bet there's more of them if I were to put the mask on, because that's how it likes to work in this game, I've noticed.
Gregory, are you there?
Did I see a fucking AR box? No, it was...
Gregory, are you there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go here, because there's no way they can touch me here. They have to go around the table, and I'm well far enough away from them. That is very disturbing. Like, this definitely doesn't have the same terror that Outlast does. I'm gonna back up. There shouldn't be one here. I should be completely fine to turn this off. So the last time I did this, I actually fucking... What happened was that... So, I distracted them to go over there. I come over here, turn off the inhibitor, I put my mask on, immediately get jump scared. I was like, what the fuck? I had them all over there. Yeah, you can't do the sprint jump. Well, at least properly anymore. It doesn't give you the boost that Gregory's run did. Like, her lack of stamina has gotten me fucked before.
Wait, I just remembered. The newspapers at the beginning of the game say that the Pizzaplex was destroyed by a earthquake.
Damn, that's a fucking lame reason. I'm actually dead ass. That's a fucking lame ass reason. Compared to what, like, the reason could have been, that's lame. You better not fucking turn on, I swear to God.
But is it really an earthquake or was it something else?
I doubt it was an earthquake. Because that doesn't make as much sense as something from within the Pizzaplex. Like, if it was an earthquake, then how did this happen? Because if it was an earthquake and that happened, well, then this whole entire area would have fallen too. And yeah, as you can see, I've already completed this section here. There's our boy. His eyes are still glowing, which is a little weird considering I've already turned off all these bots. Oh my god, itchy. Itchy, 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 itchy. But it is interesting that his eyes...
It's interesting he has yellow eyes like Helpy sometimes does.
Well, here's the thing, though. His eyes are supposed to stop glowing once these 4, caution wet floor sign bots are deactivated. His eyes are supposed to stop glowing, so the fact that they're still glowing is a bug. Which Steelwool Studios will never fix, because they think their game is perfect. Because they don't know how to make great games, all they care about is money. Like, here's the thing. If I were to make it, okay, so hear me out. If I were Steelwool Studios, anytime that I would have a actual thing in game to report a bug. So, like, if you come back here and you notice that Bonnie's eyes are still glowing, even after you've deactivated all the wet floor sign bots, boom, immediately. That is an error bug, and I would submit that. But I have no way of doing that, because all they care about is money, and they don't care about actual good gameplay. Just like this section up here. Oh yeah, there's also a giant bowling ball here for some reason. I have to stay as far... You better not be
And
fucking coming over here.
The Helpy plush is found here. Coincidence? I think not.
I hate this. I'm gonna back up, because fuck that. Fuck are you? I'm doing this, bitch. Bitch. Okay, let's see. Is there a... Haha! 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 That's 2! Apparently I do not have the Helpy plush. Unless this is him over here. A prototype. Oh wait, no, I do, right there. I got him.
Yes, you do.
Good thing these things can't jump scare you when they've been deactivated. So I feel like I'm... What the fuck? So they do turn on! That is disturbing. That is actually disturbing. That some of them will turn on at random and just begin to chase you if you get too close. This one's like partially into the floor. Oh, did he lose me? What is this thing's mechanic? Oh, well, there goes the thing. Also, with the Vanny mask, you used to be able to get back there. I don't know if you can anymore. I'm not going to test it because I don't want to get fucked.
Interesting how it is in the secret era Bonnie was in while his eyes were glowing yellow, much similar to how Helpy's eyes can change from B.
It's interesting though, I never noticed that about Helpy's eyes. Like the only... I still haven't seen it happen, but you pointed it out to me. It's interesting that this AR inhibitor makes it so I can't take off the mask. And then there's just a wall. Also, it's interesting that there was a recharge station back here. Specifically, probably for Bonnie. I feel like Monty destroyed this after he killed and hid Bonnie's body. I think it would have been more interesting if they made it so that you could see Bonnie's body through that wall.
Also, why is Bonnie's green room here? It made more sense to me to be Monty's room.
Yeah, that actually does not make sense. Also, gay relationship between Freddy and Bonnie, which is kind of interesting. You would think that they would like
They're
that the
just
team.
friends, nothing else.
You sure? He said, "You don't say I love you to your friend." Especially because it says you and me forever and ever. Love, Freddy. I'm thinking that they had a relationship together, and so does like 80% of the fandom. Also, this is interesting. They used staff bots to put the bowling pins down. If only I could glitch my way back into that small room over there.
Look, no more vents. Every single time I get in one, it breaks or something jumps out at me.
So far, when she's gone into a vent,
Never mind. I'll use...
it just breaks and she falls. I like how there's some voice lines in here that we've never heard before. Princess Quest music. I have a theory that that the Princess Quest, beating all of the Princess Quest minigames, released this thing. But that's actually really interesting. But I have the feeling like doing the Princess Quest ending caused the entity to exist. Because why would that section exist otherwise?
No.
Well, then why would they put in a section where you can very clearly hear the Princess Quest music going on while you're in a spinning tunnel looking straight at the entity's face?
I bet those security nodes are all the way down there.
You
Well,
would
I
be
don't
right.
know.
Well, she would be right. I'm saying that she would be right. Oh, interesting. You can't take off the AR mask if you're jumping. Like if you're in mid-jump, you can't take it off. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Let me just go back up here. Because there's no way that room just went room vent. Because in Security Breach, room door vent. Oh wow. You can actually see an imprint of Vanny there. Oh, so the door got boarded up, but in...
It's glitch trap.
Huh. That's Glitch Trap? I thought it was Vanny. I can see it being Glitch Trap. The shape. It's just the body shape that makes me think it's well, no. Just okay. By looking at it, considering it's right next to Vanny's name, most people are gonna think it's Vanny. Oh, it's cockroaches. That's what the noise is. And, okay, interesting thing, though. In Security Breach,
Look
you
at
go
some
out...
glitch trap renders.
Yeah. At first, yes, I know that what Glitch Trap looks like, what his silhouette is. But the fact that it's right next to the Vanny name, some people are going to look at it and immediately think, oh, it's got to be a silhouette of Vanny. But then, when you look at it closer... you can tell, oh, that's actually the silhouette of Glitch Trap. Also, one thing I find to be interesting, though, is that in Security Breach is that when you go through this door, this vent is supposed to extend out another entire block before going down. And then there's supposed to be like a vent open thing right here. This light is supposed to be actually over here. I remember how fucking shit was laid out in Security Breach. Steelwool Studios is just fucking lazy. What they should have done... Yeah, what they should have done, what Steelwool Studios should have done, was they should have taken straight up the areas that we were in, like, the actual Security Breach map, and then just dilapidate everything that way, so then it would have been more accurate to the actual game, instead of having situations where it's like, that didn't exist in Security Breach, it was this way. Also, how the fuck did people get in here? Like, people are saying, where's Freddy? That's not Freddy. Bad Bear. Faz Fiend. That... It's not Freddy. It's not our Freddy. It can't be. And then there's the door. Also, I find it interesting that this area is, like, kind of on an angle. That's kind of interesting. There's hands coming up through it.
Dude,
wait, why is there a camera here?
Even if you don't like it.
Why is there a camera here? And it's just pointing at that. Are there even any camera stations here? You think I'd be able to take a blaster from, like, because here's the thing, all the staff bots that are in this area, they all...
My last message.
Yes, I did. I hear every single message you type. Well, unless the thing starts to glitch out. Also, you would think, like, you would think that I would be able to take the Faz blasters from these staff bots. Because all the staff bots that are supposed to be in this area, all of them are supposed to have a Faz blaster of some kind. But it's odd that we don't see a single one of them with a Faz blaster. Like, the closest thing we have to the Faz blast here is probably, like, the bigger modeled ones that are in here, and not the actual Phaser blast. I just think that's a little weird. How somehow none of these staff bots that are in Phaser Blast, that are supposed to have a Phaser Blaster, don't have a Phaser Blaster. Like, I mean, it would be more understandable, in my opinion, if that some of them did, and then she's like, oh, I can't use them because they're too broken, or something like that, you know? Definitely the robot's gonna spawn in. Pretty sure that the other one's over here. Yeah. I wonder why Freddy's voice lines from other areas are playing. Fuck you! Okay, I gotta do this fast. Oh, bitch. Fuck, 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 fuck. Huh! Because here, see, it says prototype on his foot. Our Freddy, the one that was with Gregory the whole time, doesn't have that on him. So I believe that they tried to make a new Freddy, but they used a prototype endoskeleton and just slapped his casing on it. But so that the employees would know that it was a prototype endo, they wrote prototype on his foot. So this is not the Freddy that Gregory had with him.
He's functional.
But it is interesting, though.
What if it's like Woody from Toy Story 2 where they painted his foot?
I don't think so. Not because it wouldn't make sense. It would kind of make sense, but that's kind of reaching, in my opinion. Also, it's kind of interesting how some people thought that we were supposed to get the prize box inside of his chest. I'm like, how the fuck do you expect us to do that without dying? Also, I think at an earlier stage, he was supposed to bust through here, and you were supposed to just run away. But then they changed it so that he came out of here instead. You just crouch.
There's the inhibitor!
Especially because our Freddy can't roar. I got everything in there already. This is interesting. It would be interesting if we could use the vents a little. Oh! I forgot that one of them chases me in here. I wish that taking off the mask doesn't stop you from sprinting. Because I might not make it. Oh yeah, plus there is a glitch with this game. If you get too close to the vent while that thing is still in there, it will jump scare you, and you will die. I hated it, and it happened to me once, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to forever run away from that vent the second I get out of it from now on. Especially because we can see, like, other sections of vents through these fans, and you would think that even though this vent is oddly very clean compared to all the other vents that we've gone into. Oh boy, don't crash.
Man, I think that Freddy
Don't crash.
is our Freddy. It just makes sense to me. And plus, by going by your logic, the daycare attendant with the Poe.
The daycare attendant with the Poe? That's that's where it ended. Oh, didn't even see that door. I can't go this way.
The port on the back of its head isn't the same one in SB.
Well, yeah, but I have the feeling like Steelwool Studios didn't think that they were going to make a DLC for this game until after the, like, mostly success of Security Breach, and they're like, oh, we gotta milk this. See, this is where I believe that the mimic starts falling apart, because this does not sound like a human talking to me.
Am I close?
Almost. There's still one node left that's keeping the underground sealed.
That doesn't sound like a normal person.
Roxy's the final node. You need to deactivate her.
But
Deactivate her and save me. Save me, Cassie, please.
That does not sound like a person talking to you. That actually sounds like an AI who's starting to fall apart at the seams, getting really excited.
What if it is from the Vanny? Ending because his head got torn off. Remember, by the staff robots, or no, Gregory took his head off. Because,
Well, okay, so the staff bots
plus, I think
destroyed...
The DLC is meant to almost explain a few things that weren't answered in the base game.
Yeah. I would have been actually just fine with having the base game existing. Like, if the Ruin DLC never existed, and we maybe got, like, a different DLC where Gregory came back maybe a few days later to at least attempt to repair the other animatronics. You know, maybe find new eyes for Roxy, a new voice box for Chica, maybe even fucking, repair her and give her a new arm and whatnot. Maybe even, like, fix Monty and shit. Because all they would have to do is just get rebooted.
Roxy. Your special day.
You remember me?
I remember. Cassie?
The first time I did this, it actually made me cry.
Okay, where is this area in the DLC?
This area? This is Roxy Raceway.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is Roxy Raceway. We're still at Roxy Raceway right now. Damn. She got fucked. Yeah, so this is, like, up there is the area we couldn't go to before, and I was complaining about it. Like, this is right next to the... Yeah, because this door here takes us to the sinkhole. Yeah, I know I'm leaving the Vanny network. It would be interesting if I could still use the Vanny network here, considering I'm at the same height still. Alright. This is definitely a few years later. Definitely.
One thing to note, her entire ending looks different compared to in the base game.
Oh, yeah. Because a lot of this down here kind of looks similar with some key things that are different. The button to go down doesn't exist. Oh, wait. Huh. It doesn't exist here, like how it does in actual security breach. You have to go over there. Yeah. Also, I find this also to be interesting, Freddy said that this elevator could only survive one more trip.
Endo is different. I wonder why Cassie thought it was a good idea to go inside the pizza place when she saw how destroyed it was, even though she was like, oh,
Oh, because she wanted to go find Gregory. That's why. Also, it's interesting how the generators that were down here don't exist anymore.
Is it ever there?
So, yeah, that would be where Gregory and Freddy went. But somehow, this thing got moved from being right here before, in actual base security breach, to being on its side, and the hand that was next to it is gone, and the bow tie is here.
The blob moved it.
So interestingly enough, apparently the blob's name, I call it the amalgam, but apparently its actual name, like its given name by the developers, is the Tangle, which I find to be absolutely fucking stupid, because the amalgam just sounds way better.
In the files, this tunnel is called the Tangle Tunnel.
Bruh. Most of the game I haven't even used the fucking light, and it just decides to break here.
Stupid flashlights!
You'd think that she would have thrown it down. I guess she just... What? She put it away? No, we just don't have it anymore. Weird.
So the Tangle did play a part in the Pizzaplex destruction?
Yeah. I think it definitely had a hand in it. Or a leg.
Yay, I like how you call it the Malcolm.
The Malcolm. I call it the amalgam.
It's amalgam.
There you go.
Oh.
I swear to God, it sounded like the fucking AI text-to-speech was about to say, "Oh yeah," like I could hear the "y" come out, and then it just froze.
But it is officially called the Tangle.
Retarded name, in my opinion. I wonder, how many different stories you can get from this thing, because so far, before, on my American account, I wasn't able to get all of the Faz tokens originally to get it to say the first story, and then the second time I came down here, I was only able to interact with it twice.
Does Candy Cadet look different compared to in FNAF 6 Franks?
FNAF 6, yeah, no, I think it does actually, he does look similar.
I am a Candy Cadet.
His voice is the
I
same.
wonder what happened to Cassie when the elevator crashed.
I can't even interact with him. I think it's because I got the entire story last time.
No, it's not.
He sounds the same, but he looks kind of different. Like, he's missing a few pieces here and there. His shit is all bent out of shape. But it's interesting that he's even down here, because he has nothing to do with the actual story of Security Breach. So I'm guessing that this might be how Vanny was getting down to Burn Trap, because there was a bed down there, so I would assume that that's how she got down here.
Why are there burners everywhere? It's like the inside of an oven.
It's odd that this is where he comes out of originally, but we can't see into it. He got sucked up into the ceiling. And then, yes, I did know about this room, and I grabbed that
can
piece.
You stay here for a moment and talk?
Alright, yeah, why? Let me just do this.
The coloring of the room was purple in the base game, but here it's orange.
Probably because when Burn Trap... Well, that's still orange. That's still purple, though.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if you knew this, but Scott never told Steel Wool Studios the full FNAF lore, he just gave them hints.
Yeah. Obviously. I think he's only ever told... So he's only ever told one person, and they're both fucking retired now. So, you know, when I retire, I hope that I can actually know the lore of FNAF. And see what inconsistencies Steel Wool Studios did, and just fucking heckle them
Also
for
in
it.
the vent there were claw mark.
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting that I can use it again in here. That's a little odd. Also, this used to say Gregory on it. Oh wait, it still does. You just have to look really closely at the bottom corner of the backpack and you can see his name. I don't know why I couldn't see that before when I was down here. I was looking really hard to see if I could find his name and I couldn't, but it's right
why
there.
Gregory left his backpack there.
I find it to be kind of interesting too, considering in the base game of Security Breach, we never actually see Gregory wearing a backpack. Also, that's the Mimic's hand right there, not Gregory's. I feel like Gregory and Vanessa actually came down here. The MXES. It's not called the entity, it's called the MXES. The fuck are you talking about? So yeah, I missed 2 of the cameras. Sure, why not? But I can come back and do it again.
Gregory! Are you in there?
Well, you're not supposed to see out of the first-person view, so maybe that's how he store his items. The thing is called the entity, but it's attached to the MXA machine.
I find it interesting.
Technically, you can see Gregory for the security cameras.
Yeah, you can see Gregory from the security cameras. You can also see him from the mirrors that are that are around the Pizzaplex. Also, this is very interesting. You can kind of see there's obviously a mascot costume missing, and then there's 2 other mascot costumes in here. And there's also a vent, which would obviously lead out to there, but it's caved in, which is why the Mimic wasn't able to get down, wasn't able to get out, because that vent was trapped.
Also, the Tangle didn't take burn trap, he's here.
You saved me. You saved me.
Gregory? I'm Gregory.
I wonder how the Mimic got that voice line, because that's like the
You're not
first thing that Gregory ever said.
What are you?
I'm Gregory.
Get out of here! Run!
It's interesting that Roxy was able to wake up, but I guess it's understandable considering, like,
Cassie, can you hear me?
we did the same thing to her that we did the daycare attendant, and the
Burn
daycare
trap
attendant got
only would be
rebooted.
in one piece like in the burn trap ending cushion.
I'm not at the pizza.
I wonder how Gregory store his items.
You're a bit late.
Because that's a lot of items you can collect.
Like you.
I don't
How
know.
do I know this is you for real?
Is there another option? You need to get out of there now.
Oh yeah, doesn't the flashlight start working again here?
Just follow these instructions.
Oh no. Okay, when the game first released, that is what happened.
It's right behind you.
And also the Mimic would walk for some reason the whole way to us. It didn't chase us. Like, there was no sense of real urgency.
Hurry.
Oh yeah, that's the other ending here that you can get, by the way, over there. The door's open! Wait, is that only 2 of the doors? Okay, that makes sense. I wonder if he knows where we are. Damn. Alright. So there's 4 doors. And I didn't know that there was 4 of them, which is interesting. Wait. Why am I all the way back here? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to main menu. I'm gonna go back to chapter 1.
Well, damn.
Because here's the thing. It says that everything is saved, so I still have Chica's beak. I don't have to worry about that. See? I have Chica's beak. Don't have to worry. We don't have to go through that fucking torture again.
Look at newspapers.
Gregory? Gregory? You there? I got your message.
It'd be nice if we could skip this, because it feels more like a cutscene than gameplay.
Gregory! Are
I
you
wonder
there?
why the animatronics want to kill the main character.
because they're all hacked. That's why. Earthquake shakes. See, here's. I don't think that. Okay, so. I feel like that was the official statement provided by Fredbear or by Fazbear's, and that's not what actually happened. Because if it was what happened, then the Pizzaplex would have been completely obliterated. It's also interesting. I don't remember there being bells in Security Breach.
I don't get it. Why would Gregory tell me to come to this old place and then not be here? What is that? Maybe if I get up there, I can see better.
Me.
This gets me wondering, what's the time gap between Security Breach and Ruin for the Pizzaplex to get all run down like this?
So I've narrowed it down to a minimum of a year and a half, at least. If not 2 or more. Fucking cookie's falling apart. Like, I'm pretty sure the only possible
Why
way...
did the staff even let the place get all run down?
Okay, so because when they came back and
Is
saw
it
that...
because all of the missing children?
No, the staff didn't even fucking know about the missing children. That's the thing. Either they didn't know, or they knew and didn't care, or the more likely scenario was that when the staff came back to the Pizzaplex the next morning, they saw that the animatronics were all fucking broken and dismantled and shit. Basically, partially inoperable. They couldn't even get the animatronics to fucking do anything. Like, Monty had gone feral. Chica was attacking anyone. Roxy was attacking anyone because she was trying to get the secret ending since this game came out.
Gregory? I got your message. Where are you?
Help! Something grabbed me! It won't let me go! You have to find me! I'm trapped in the sinkhole under the raceway!
Under Roxy Racers?
Ooh, wait, I think I know. In one of the endings for Security Breach, the Pizzaplex caught on fire and Gregory escaped.
No, there's only one true ending for Security Breach that this game plays off of. And I think it's the one where Freddy gets disassembled by the staff bots because of Vanny, and then Gregory just takes Freddy's head with him and then goes with Vanessa. And I think the specific ending isn't the Vanny ending itself, it's the ending with you playing the Princess Quest minigames. Fake Vince. 3, 2, 1. Like, they could not have hid that any worse.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I just need to get to the camera stations, really. That's all I'm really focused on, is getting to a camera station. Oh my god, it's so terrifying. I mean, in real life, yeah, if I came here and then I got jump scared like that, I'd probably piss myself, to be fair.
Awful.
But since this is just a video game, my brain is just like, it's detached itself from the game. I don't feel any immersion with this game anymore. Like, when I become immersed into a horror game, quote-unquote horror game, like this.
It's just like my dad's.
Like how the first time I played, like, base Security Breach, It was kind of scary in a few parts. It's definitely still terrifying in the areas where you're trying to get higher security clearance and you have to fucking just sit there and hope and pray that the animatronics don't come and bite your face off.
I wish they made it so we could see the outside of the Pizzaplex because that would be cool.
In the early days of Security Breach, I don't know if this is just like the difference between my Canadian copy and my American copy, but on my American account, all of my save data on my PS5 that I have on it, I was able to actually look outside and see, like, trees and a road and even a toll booth out in the distance. Or at least, like, a greeting booth, I don't know. Like, even in Ruin, I feel like Ruin would definitely benefit from extension mods. Okay, so this makes sense for this to be here, because in base Security Breach, this part of the hallway doesn't, I feel like it doesn't exist as much as what we actually got in base Security Breach, because here, this does not exist. This is a wall here in base Security Breach. And then this would lead down to the Michael Afton room.
I know they were planning to make it so like you would enter the Pizzaplex, but yeah, that's a big mystery.
Mm-hmm. Like, this room isn't available in base Security Breach, if I remember correctly. And then also in base Security Breach, this pipe did not exist. Not right here. It did not. And then this fence here did not exist either. Plus, you could easily crawl under that fucking fence. Hell, you could even squeeze in between these two areas right here and just keep going. Kinda obvious. Yeah.
In the base game.
Not exactly there, but I know what you mean. Because in the base game, yes, Monty does break out of a chain link fence somewhere. It's not right there. It's a bit farther that way. Because back behind us was the Michael room.
Cassie, who are these kids' parents, and why would they let them either get left behind or explore WA?
I don't even think that Cassie's parents know that she's here, and with Gregory, we don't even know if he has parents. Or at least any that are, you know, actively caring for him. Because there was no file on Gregory in the Pizzaplex when he came here. Unlike Cassie, who...
Some theories are that Gregory is a robot.
I don't think he's a robot. That's a stretch. That is a major stretch.
It's not a Bonnie mask. Look at all the wires and stuff.
So I'll be interacting with every single camera system now, just so that I can find those last two doors.
Cool. Ow! That hurts.
No shit.
We'll remember, Vanny, how there's a glitching screen effect.
Yeah.
What are you still doing here?
I also find it interesting how sometimes you'll just, like, you'll come out of a cutscene, a quote-unquote cutscene in this game, and immediately your flashlight turns on even if you had it off previously. I don't like that. When it forces your character to do something that you previously didn't make your character do. Also, I love things with missing textures, don't you? And there's a lot of that here.
I swear that doorway was blocked.
Some of these things, like, obviously not missing textures, but then other things, they are missing textures. Also, I like this a lot. That's cool. I wonder if
Interesting, because in the cushion where Vanessa captures him and has him in her office, she says you're going to wait right here in Lost.
yes, you're gonna wait right here in Lost and Found until we can get your parents to
What's
come and
that
get you, or
supposed
the
to be?
police. I knew there was a secret camera in here! Haha! So there's only one more now.
Gregory! Are you there?
Oh wow, he's actually just there.
Hey, that's my voice.
Oh my god. That's oddly really dark for no reason. Like, you can see it, and then all of a sudden it's just completely black. You can't see a damn thing. Plus, I've already played that. I got a low score. I got under par. He's not actually there. Oh my god, I'm so fucking terrified.
Don't stop looking for me.
Oh, yay, what is your favorite part of the Mega Pizzaplex in the base game?
In the base game,
If you can hear me,
uh,
turn off all security.
probably the
Turn
daycare.
all off.
If Gregory had just stayed in the daycare, he would have been able to just stay in the daycare until 6 a.m. and waited for the fucking
Security, no.
shit to happen. Like, legitimately, Freddy could have just said, well, why don't we just bring you to the daycare room and have the daycare attendant, like, you know, watch over you. And as long as you don't turn off the lights, the daycare attendant is completely normal. So you don't even have to worry about dying.
And plus there are drinks there. Like Fizzy Faz.
Exactly. Just like the song that Kyle Allen
Just
made.
wanted to add that.
Exactly. It's just like, it's literally like the song that Kyle Allen made where he said as Sun, like he played Sun and then he also did one for Moon as well, lights on and lights out, or off, I don't remember. But with the one that he did for Sun, he said, drink Fizzy Faz till our heads explode. I'm guessing Fizzy Faz is a very extreme energy drink. So if I were to drink it, my heart might explode because I'm overweight. Why is there only one camera? I guess that's just to focus on the door down there. Just a little weird how there's only one
About
camera.
to say the exact same thing, lol face with tears of joy. As long as you don't disobey Sundrop and turn the lights off, I will
Yeah.
have no trouble.
Like, literally, Gregory would not have had a single terrifying experience in the entire Pizzaplex if he just
And Gregory
stayed
suggests
with
Freddy to get food
the
from
daycare
Alchis.
attendant all night. Exactly. Or, like, you know, get pizza or something. Me, personally, I would have Freddy get me, like, 4 fucking pizzas. Because if I'm gonna stay there all night, I ain't gonna fucking fall asleep. So I'd be like, yo, Freddy, could you get me like 4 pizzas?
Me too.
Or hell, if they had like a burger, if they had a burger joint inside the Mega Pizzaplex, I would probably ask Freddy, yo, could you grab me some fries maybe from the burger joint? Because usually, like 99% of the time, burger joints are always going to have fries. Like what kind of burger joint do you know that doesn't have fries? McDonald's fries, still really good. Only thing I don't like about McDonald's fries is that they're so fucking thin. Other than that, they're fucking amazing. McDonald's McNuggets, though, they are addicting. They are that good. Like, I literally had an argument about this with my mom the other day, and she's like, "Oh, well, you haven't had Costco nuggets or something like that," and I was like, "Are you kidding me? McDonald's McNuggets are
Freddy,
addictive."
As long as you don't forget to recharge him, and Sundrop are the two animatronics who won't actually kill Greg.
Exactly.
Keep your distance.
Like, literally all he had to do is just, like, ask Freddy to go and get food for him every couple hours. Maybe, and then, like, you know, all he would have to do is just ask Sundrop, or Sun. I don't know why his name isn't Sundrop, because it makes more sense for their names to be, like, the names of their candies, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna keep calling them Sundrop and Moondrop, unless I am abbreviating their name, then obviously I'm gonna call them Sun and Moon. Also here, that is interesting over there with the ventilation there. Because in base security breach, those 3 or 4 pieces of, like, upper area were not there until after you took Monty's claws. They just did not exist until after you took the claws from Monty, until after you declawed him, essentially.
I think Freddy is just faking his battery being low because when you're outside of Freddy, his battery
is
doesn't get
infinite.
low.
Yeah. Well, even... So here's... Okay, I think that the most terrifying thing about Security Breach is when Vanny starts chasing you. And I don't mean when she's just, like, hip-hopping around. No, I mean, like, when she fucking spots you, waves at you, and then she starts going like this, like fucking a zombie. But she's sprinting at you, and it's absolutely fucking terrifying. And if you're trying to get the Vanny ending, and she starts chasing you, her door will close, and for some reason, even though you have screwdriver, you can't open the vent next to the door. It's like, oh, my screwdriver doesn't fucking work! What the fuck? What happened to my screwdriver? Why doesn't it work? Odd.
Wait, that's true. If you're outside of Freddy's chest cavity when he's on his last battery bar, he won't kill you.
Nope. I learned that the easy way. I only ever got jump scared by Freddy once. And that was never on any of my Canadian saves.
Me too.
I learned real fast. Also, totally fucking terrifying. You did a great job at making Monty be terrifying. That's totally fucking scary. Like, you could literally sit there for 5 minutes and he won't even be able to get out of there. Was that supposed to be like a light fixture or something? Her sprint speed is so fucking slow, it's not even funny. I doubt it, but I'm gonna check and see if there is a secret vent thing here.
No, it's a dead end.
Or if there's a secret
What is
camera.
that?
Nope, there's no secret camera in here.
Zafu, he can't get out. Haha.
It's gone. I walked through a big screen and now I'm in Superstar
Oh my
Daycare?
god, that's so
No way this
cool.
is real. That screen was there
Oh my
before.
god,
I
she's like a
watched Monty
fucking normal
close the
gossiping
Infinite Security
girl.
Breach ruin, and every time he would see Monty struggling to walk, he would just start laughing face with tears of joy.
He would just start making fun of him. Also, when Mark was playing, he actually... I don't know if this actually happened to Mark or if he added it in editing, but Shadow Bonnie appeared on the screen there, and everyone was trying to get it to happen for them, and I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. He clearly added that in editing. It's also interesting you can hear the daycare attendant making noise in there. I'm not gonna break the game this time. I'm gonna actually just go through this area like normal. It's interesting, his laughter is coming from over there. He's not standing there now, which is interesting. Bah! Zap, motherfucker. Our light is not that bright, bruh. I mean, I guess he hasn't seen, like, really decent light for a while. I mean, other than, like, that light, that's pretty damn bright. But I guess he stays away from the bright lights, so he doesn't really look at them.
Wonder why the endos chase you when you're not looking.
Because I actually don't know. I never understood that. Sun and Moon definitely have their own endo.
You want me to reboot you? With this?
It's interesting that with the AR mask on, that eye is missing, but without it on, it's the other eye that's missing, I'm pretty sure. But then when you reboot him, both of the things turn... Oh, why did I get shoved back? There we go. That's... How did the endos even get into this part of the daycare? Because the door would have been closed, so I don't understand how this endo got in here. I mean, I could kind of see it, like, in case, like, let's say that one of their arms or legs broke, they could just rip it off of another endo. Maybe. Okay, can't zoom out. There he is. Okay, let's see. Can I zoom out? A moon and a sun.
At liminal spaces they're just like the weeping angel. When you have your back turned, she starts moving to try and kill you.
I wouldn't say they're exactly like a weeping angel because when you have the AR mask on, they'll walk around. Like you could physically see them walking around with the AR mask on. They're not actively hunting anyone, but wait a minute, where? Because this is the sun that we took a thing of, so where's the camera that's corresponding with it? That's a little odd. Yeah, but
There's a theory like that the endos chase you when you're not looking because they're programmed to find intruders and they don't chase you.
They chase you only when you don't look. Oh wait, I just went back. Fuck. I'm supposed to go down and then up. Also, I do like the Lights Out song that Kyle Allen made. It was pretty cool. This kind of makes you feel bad for Sun. Because he's singing like a really sad and terrible song. Time to check the camera.
Good. Now find the other generator.
This one is no-go. No secret ones here. Like, you would think that the entity from the MXES system would see that
I
we're...
have a Nintendo Switch, and I play Fnaf SB and Ruin on it.
Oh geez, I bet it's fucking shitty compared to looking at
And the
this.
graphics aren't that good.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking Nintendo Switch. What do you expect? Unless the game is made for Nintendo Switch, the graphics always look like fucking ass. Like, even Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch is ass. I thought that might look different.
Look, he's stuck. He's stuck. Go. Hurry, go over here. Use your fast range. Go.
At least it's still playable.
True. Also, it's kind of interesting how when you look at the endos, they actually look different than the surrounding area. It sounds like he's to my left, not directly in front of me.
Happy birthday! Warning, warning! Child in danger! Safety mode active. Little girl, you can't be in here. It's dangerous. I need to clean up before we can open in the morning. Oh, this place will be flooded with kids.
Who's gonna tell him?
Back soon and have a bazarific day.
My phone is at 2%.
Who's gonna tell
I
him?
gotta plug it in.
Bah. You're supposed to turn on. Oh. It's random which one turns on. Got it. Got it. Interesting. Because when I take off the mask, I heard the...
He probably doesn't know / realize that the Pizzaplex is run down and no kids will visit pensive face.
Yep. He don't know. I feel like that might be a Roxy endo. Considering the way it walks, it doesn't exactly walk like any of the other ones. Jesus Christ, you came in fast. I thought I would at least have enough time to get down there. Jesus fuck. I need him to get down here so that I can actually take that path. Why can't I take it off here? Fuck you. I find it funny with... Oh god. Oh shit, even that one's on too. Fuck.
Hey, there's another one of those signals. If it's anything like Monty Golf, it must lead to whatever's locking the theater.
Where is he?
If you look closely
Take it off.
at some of the endos, the walk cycles are actually from the main characters, like Chick or Roxy.
I
and
did
Monty.
notice that. Okay, let's see if it works now.
It's Gregory.
What?
Hey.
What is she looking at?
He's wearing my mask.
I think that that there was definitely they made a small
And I
update
like
and
the
it bugged out
detail.
that area. They bugged out the TV, so it only shows that. Lazy development. Sun. Moon.
Chrome pale endos.
Fuck. I wonder what that extra noise was. Hey! Hey, yo! Hey, hey! Fuck you!
I'm stuck! Help!
This doesn't make any sense. We're nowhere near Monty Golf anymore.
Really hope
The daycare is... Yeah, well, the daycare is next to Monty Golf. Isn't it? Yeah, because Fazer Blast is next to Roxy Raceway. But I wouldn't say it's
Did you
under
see
the
the eyes?
daycare.
They were yellow.
No, I did not. I never noticed the eyes. That's like the one problem I have with this game. I don't look at that kind of specific detail. His eyes are blue. Bluish green.
Oh yes, sorry, the message delay is really bad.
Yeah. I feel like this has to be lore and it's not just random shit that they decided to put in. I feel like this is definitely lore to what happened between Monty and Bonnie.
Bonnie Easter egg.
Because that's the first time we ever see Bonnie is back there. And then there's the AR inhibitor, which we cannot come back here and turn it off for some fucking reason. I just like to think it's
Bonnie
lazy
didn't give away
development.
His guitar, Monty killed him.
Maybe. I feel like that's like the Fazbear approved thing. Like telling people that Bonnie retired and gave up his shit to Monty.
it's not stopping!
Because Mont took away his guitar.
No, I feel like
Because
Monty
Mont
was just
already had a
jealous.
banjo.
Where are you?
Gregory!
He had
I
a
made it to
jug.
Mailbox.
At first.
Said I could get to the raceway from here.
Hold on. The schematics say there's a way to redirect the gondolas to the maintenance room. Deactivate the security node. Then use the track control.
Gregory! You there?
There has been a theory ever since Security Breach first came out that the reason Bonnie wasn't in the game was because Monty killed him.
And that's kind of proven with some of the notes that we find around the Pizzaplex. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure I found one of the secret rooms in here already. Ha! Oh my god, that was really dragging me. Holy fuck. No secret cameras in here.
Ha ha ha.
Boopity 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be safe after 5 seconds if you take off the thing. Okay, let's see if there's a... Maybe it's different. No. I thought it might be different depending on if you have the head, the mask on or off.
I wonder why those bridges fell apart.
Possibly due to the fact that Monty broke the catwalks.
And I think in a certain place in Security Breach, Freddy says I do not visit this place anymore, I miss him. Him probably referring to B. Is it
Yeah.
K?
So with the Freddy thing, Freddy and Bonnie, they were a thing. They were basically boyfriends, essentially. That's the only way I can think about it, especially because of what we find later in the Ruin DLC. I think that both Bonnie and Freddy were dating to an extent.
Go to the maintenance room.
And then this part here, if we put on the mask, it'll kind of explain why this part is destroyed. Because the giant bucket fell on Monty and he fell down there. Well, time to door hop.
Ugh, I'm gonna puke. How did I get over here?
I wasn't even in there for that long. Oh, this is zoomed out to the entire area. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know where to go. I know I need to get this fucking little Monty fuck. I find it really stupid that if you go down there, you get whatever. Thank you. If you have the Vanny mask on and you go into that hidden door over there, why am I slipping on this? This area shouldn't be slippery. If you put on the Vanny mask, go in there, get whatever's in there, and then come back out, you spawn back right here. And for some reason, I have no idea why, it doesn't make any sort of fucking sense to me, but the entity will spawn directly on top of you for some reason. It doesn't spawn anywhere around you, it just spawns directly on top of you. And I find that to be absolutely fucking stupid. On a development standpoint, probably the dumbest thing they could have done. I do like, though, how in the normal world, without the AR, it actually shows that these things are kind of broken. So, like, if I take off the mask, boom, you can see that they're broken from what Monty did to them back in Security Breach. Shut the fuck up, AI. Stupid motherfucker. Also, what the fuck? My phone was talking to me earlier, and I was like, what the hell? Like, why are you listening into my conversation with my chat, you stupid fucking phone? There we go. Alright. Let's get this. And then this one here was the first one I saw that had the the secret camera. Which, wait a minute. That counts as number 4 now, because I can see into the scooping room.
Gregory, be like, blah blah blah.
It's not even Gregory, it's the mimic. I kind of like this part a little bit because of how the area is designed. But this doesn't make any sense. Like, we don't even see anything. It just looks like he's struggling and then he disappears.
Well, you get it, well, you get it.
Yeah, with
Oh, his eyes are yellow. I just noticed that now.
the signal jammer. That rabbit thing won't bother you anymore.
Like, I actually looked that time when Helpy talked and his eyes were yellow. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Never fucking noticed that before. Unless I don't even remember ever making a comment about his eyes, like, being a different color. And then, yeah, I obviously did that. So I guess we're gonna get the secret ending. That's nice. It's kind of the thing, like, before I was doing this, before Spider-Man 2, on this PlayStation, I actually was just binge gaming on Secret Agent Clank and Ratchet and Clank. Because those were my childhood games, and I wanted to platinum them. Oh yeah, did I even check this one? No. The gondola is still there. And then of course there's just, for some reason, all of these camera things, they all have this one specifically. And I honestly wonder why that vent got put back, considering in Security Breach, Gregory came out of that vent and then came down here. That's like the one thing I never liked about the base game of Security Breach. That's like, well, one of the few things I didn't like. Like, specifically that...
Once you deactivate the child nodes first.
Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up, Mimic. So, yeah, when it came to those vents, I never enjoyed it because, well, we would come back to the vent later on and it would just be sealed up again. And I'm like, who the fuck is sealing up these vents while Gregory is here? Because that doesn't make any sense. Why would that vent be sealed up? Because you come through it as Gregory. And then with the 2 a.m. area in the main game, you go in and you come out of that vent area, but for some reason when you come back later, that vent is closed up, which makes absolutely zero sense to me.
You did great.
Oh my god, I love missing textures.
How are you doing any of this?
I'll explain it all when you get here.
Okay, so we're going to the bakery now.
I gotta hide. Save me, Cassie, please.
Like, sometimes kind of convincing, but other times the mimic is not at all convincing that it's Gregory, and I don't know how Cassie doesn't notice that. Also, it would be interesting if Cassie was able to find some Fizzy Faz around the Pizzaplex. Like, you know, maybe just 2. I'd be fine with 2, because her sprint speed is just fucking stupid. Like, compared... Like, at the end of Security Breach, if you find all the Fizzy Faz, then you fucking run as fast as Usain Bolt. But then you play as Cassie and you're like, oh my god, I need Fizzy Faz, this shit is so slow. You know? Like, cause I can't even get from that to this one in a full sprint bar. If I was Gregory, I'd be able to get all the way fucking to it, and then have more sprint left over. I'd probably have, like, maybe 2/3 of my sprint bar still ready to go as Gregory. Lazy development. The fucking conveyor belts aren't even moving. Like, this one is, but that one isn't. She was just gliding along a surface that wasn't even moving. Also, I wonder how long some of these cupcakes have been here. Like, I'm sure that it's just like, they've just turned into mold at this point. Disgusting! Absolutely fucking disgusting!
Mods in console SB.
No.
We face with tears of joy.
I wish I could put mods, because then I would put extension mods into the base game, and I would also put extension mods into Ruin as well. And I would also, like, put a different model in completely for the entity here.
I got kicked out of the Vanny network.
And I would also fucking add a mod in so that the animatronics don't teleport. Okay, what I mean by that specifically is that, yes, well, the animatronic that will hunt you in the area will teleport into that area. The animatronic itself, if you get caught by a staff bot, will not teleport to you. It will run to the location that it heard the staff bot saying, "Lost child found." That's how I would change the game. Like, kind of like how Fallout 4, it has an entire page of community mods, which makes the game better. Same thing with Skyrim. I wonder if anyone's ever attempted to steal the animatronics. Like, it would be interesting because, like, they seem to all have their own personalities and they don't just have, like...
Why would they?
I'm fucking pretty sure that there's at least one kid out there who would be down bad for Roxy or even...
Are you there?
even Chica, you know. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god, that's so scary. See, sometimes the teleporting is fine, like that one, where she kind of has, like, it's a scripted event, which I understand. Scripted events are okay, as long as they make sense. And in that scenario...
Finally,
You would
like,
definitely try to steal Chica if you were a kid.
actually, no, a few years ago, I was down bad for Roxanne, and then I realized, like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not down bad for this bitch. She's a fucking narcissistic egomaniac. I'm not into that. Like, I swear that Chica in this game has the spirit of gluttony inside of her. The sin of gluttony, anyway. She'll eat literally anything. Trash, pizza, Monty Mystery Mix. It's also interesting that you can see remnants of staff, like human staff, attempting to clean this place. Like, you got whatever the fuck that is. You got bleach. You got some kind of clean. Jesus Christ. For a PS5, this game came out for a PS4, and yet they still have shit that looks like it came out of fucking 2005 in here. They have assets that look like they came out of 2005. lazy development. What time is it? 4:36. So dinner can happen anywhere between now and another 2 hours from now. Just letting you guys know. So if I gotta go, I gotta go. There's no saying no to dinner here. It's interesting. I wonder what these areas are here. Because they're not listed, they're not named. Like, this area isn't named either. Neither is this one. But then the ones that are... Most of the ones that are on are listed. Like, we got the Cupcake area, the electrical systems in the Cupcake area, Monty Golf, they're all on. And then we got daycare, and the lobby is also on, apparently. But then we also have another daycare one. I'm guessing that this is like the security system. Like, the fact that I turned the security system off turned on the electrical system. But then... When did I turn off the security system in the lobby? Was there a security system in the lobby? And then what's that one over there? Oh, it's just unnamed. Interesting. So there's quite a few pieces of just lazy development here. I've been wanting to make a video game. Now, it wasn't... Originally, I did not plan on it to be Fnaf. But, like... Now that I'm going back and I'm playing Ruin and Security Breach, I would love to just make Security Breach and Ruin again, and just make it in my own way, and it would probably be better than the Ruin and Security Breach that we have today. Most of it would still kind of be the same, but like, animatronics would be different. Like, we would have Bonnie instead, and, like, that's wrong. I should be going the other direction. There we go. We would have other animatronics instead. The
What
staff
would you
bots would be
change in
different.
Ruin, both story and gameplay and location-wise?
I would make the locations make more sense. I would actually make it proper to how the original game is. Like, in the base game
That
of
rabbit thing's back
Security
again.
Breach,
You said it was safe here.
like, you can see where everything is. But in Ruin, they just expect you to know where you are based on specific things that you see. My version of Ruin would at least make it so that you can access a lot of the pizzeria. For one. I wonder if it still kind of does work. Oh, I think it kind of did work. Can I even go back in there? No, I can't. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. But in my version of Ruin, we would have a decent bit more access to the Pizzaplex than what little we do have in the actual game. And I would make it so that the secret ending is the true ending. I would make it so that in both Security Breach and Ruin, that the secret ending is the true ending. Like, in the case of Security Breach, that would pretty much be the same ending that it was before, which is the Princess Quest ending. But I would make it so that the other endings actually have some semblance.
Poor
Roxy.
in Ruin.
What about story and gameplay?
Story and gameplay, it would be mostly similar, but it would have some parallels, is what I'm trying to say. However,
No!
the areas that get you in between the areas,
Gregory, are you there?
like the main areas like this, Roxy Raceway, Monty Golf, and Daycare, I would actually, the way that I would build it, it would actually make a lot more sense than what we have here. Like, for example,
Gregory!
I gotta get
well,
in
you're crawling through the vents in after you go through the lobby, instead of it taking you to the kitchen area that's next to the atrium. I would make it so that the vent actually falls and then you slide out into the atrium, so you can see how dilapidated and fucking destroyed it looks. I would still make it so that you have access
How about
to
the
most
design
of the
characters
Pizzaplex.
and locations?
Well, considering it's been at least a year, maybe even a year and a half or 2 years since the events of Security Breach, I would make it so that the animatronics are missing a limb or two, essentially. Considering Roxy got hit in the head really fucking hard with a go-kart, I would say that maybe she loses like she has to constantly like screw her head back on
eyeballs.
because like it's really loose and stuff, and like in Ruin I would make it so that you could still hear her whimpering like you do in actual Security Breach. And at the same time, I would also make it so that you could talk to Roxanne and even get her fixed. Also, this is what I don't understand. Why is this not turning on? And it's also not that one over there, so I'm wondering which... Fuck you! Why are you there? You gonna teleport over here? Can you come over here, please? Bruh. Of course, he fucking bruh. The entity, I would make him actually more scary, for one. I feel like he's not as scary as he could have been. Because he feels more of like an annoyance rather than a like something that will attack you, you know? He feels more of like an annoyance than anything. Roxy, Chica, Scissors, Eyeball. Oh, Scissors. What? Why did it? What? Where is he? Of course he's right there. Fuck you. For some reason, so I did Roxanne, and then I did Chica, and then I went to do the Scissors, and then I did the Eyeball, and it basically just said, fuck you, you're wrong. I dislike the fact that we can't take off our, like, mask here. Like, we're just kind of forced to have him here. Like I said, he's more of an annoyance than something that's terrifying. Like, all he does is he fucking teleports closer to you. Like, he can't actually kill you. He can cause you to get killed, because if he gets close enough to you, then...
How does that even work with the mask getting stuck on us?
Yeah, I don't even understand that. That doesn't actually make physical sense. Like, how does the mask get stuck on us? Roxy... Chica... Skizzers... Eyeball! Where is he? Fuck you, bitch! You suck. And then I'm gonna take it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since he was already there, I'm gonna wait till 10, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What about the design of the mimic, both in and out of its costume?
In its costume, I really don't know, but I would probably... Can I actually put her box in? Can I put her voice box in without getting jump scared again? Yes, I can.
Am I really doing this? Ew. Gross. That should do it.
Well, at least we got the trash bag out of her. She's not dead. I think she's just, like, relaxing right now. It would be nice if we had the option to save all of the animatronics. Like, all of the shattered ones, anyway. Obviously, except for Freddy, because he was never technically shattered. Because
Hard.
What do you mean, coping hard? She's not dead. We literally just shoved her voice box into her, and she's working again better than what she was before. She's not dead. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she be dead from us putting her voice box in her? Seems like you're coping with, like, not understanding how shit works. Because, like, that is, like, the complete, like, I understand that some things in the Freddy's universe, like, kind of just throws some logic out of the window. But that's, like, complete anti-logic. Like, you're like, oh, she's dead. All I did was put her voice box in her fucking mouth. How does that kill her? Duh. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, not even at all, even a little bit. Oh, more missing textures. Fucking love that. I think this is the best photo of Monty in the entire pizzeria. This is the best photo of Monty, and you can't even see it in Security Breach. Because of... So does she have one arm up and one arm down in this photo? I can't really see it because of the fucking... I can't really tell because of the dirt stains. Oh, like her hand is doing this. Like she's doing this. She's just doing this. Okay. It's a fucking freaky pose. But alright.
I don't hear anything.
Also, this is another area that doesn't exist in Security Breach. Exactly! She's looking like a diva in that picture. You know, it's interesting, for almost like 8 years now, in all of my videos, I've basically just sat here alone with no one to talk to, and then all of a sudden, 3 days in a row, I get somebody who actually joins me for all 3 days. I'm doing live streams almost every day. Unless, you know, I go to my mom's or something happens. I don't know why they decided to make Monty feral in this. Also, this is kind of annoying, how you can't move.
Tiring?
No, actually, because I have fun. Like, especially when I'm editing videos, I have a lot of fun editing. Like, I don't ever get burnt out. Because I have, like, a decent schedule. Can you fucking go away, Monty? Thank you.
Well, we can't have Roxy go feral. She's a fan favorite.
Yeah. And it's interesting because Monty only exists in Security Breach. And Ruin, of course, but still. Watch him teleport. Fucking teleport! Okay, that would be dinner. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be back in maybe 15 minutes. Depending on what happens. I have returned. Alright. You good, bruh? I guess with Foxy they were trying to go with old-timey stuff. That is definitely something that would get somebody down bad for Chica. Oh, there's a diva pose again, and this time it's the opposite side. And there's Roxy, not looking anything like her actual self. It doesn't look too bad, though.
Gregory?
Hey, now we get the
Gregory.
fuck up Roxy.
I made it to the raceway. Are you okay? I might be able to get a signal if I head deeper into the raceway.
Do you need assistance?
Shh! Be quiet.
No one's watching. It didn't even take that long.
Gregory? You can't hide forever.
She hasn't found him yet. I better find him first.
I find it interesting that Markiplier got a glitched version of the game. So when he came out here, Roxy was still here, and she fucking started chasing him, and he had no idea what the fuck to do. One, two, three.
Let go! Let go!
I'm sorry.
Gregory! I'm in Roxy Racers. Say something!
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What happened here? It looks like the whole place fell in.
Don't crash, 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 don't crash. And the way I would make this, because, like, the biggest change I would make to this game is that I would make it different for everyone. So, for example, like, some people will get to see the entity, while other people won't get to see it at all. Like, they can be in the AR mask for as long as they want, and each playthrough will always be different. Like, sometimes they'll get the entity, sometimes they won't. Like, it's just RNG, random chance. Also, I'm surprised that those bowls of ice cream haven't melted yet. Like, look at that. Perfect thing of ice cream just sitting here, and it hasn't melted. I guess Steelwool Studios is just really lazy, because that's like basically a brand new bowl of ice cream right there.
Gregory! Are you there? Gregory! Are you there?
What are those things? They look like the DJ.
Yeah, so this was not here before. Either that or it was, but you could just go right through. Oh yeah, they definitely updated the game and put in a bunch of invisible walls to stop people from breaking the game how I did. And here's the thing. I live streamed the game back then too, when it first came out. Right.
Are you there?
Whoa!
Gregory, are you there? 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 Gregory, are you there?
I want to see what happens now when I interact with the other camera. Oh, the door is just open. Okay, so the door stays open. Can I... Good thing they can't kill you once they've been deactivated. Oh, that's interesting. There was one here before. Maybe the one that does move around at random, or, well, there's probably more than one that does move around at random to chase you. But I feel like its position is different each time, and sometimes you'll just never encounter it. Like, I remember when I first played the Ruin DLC, and I encountered the little Music Man toys that actually does chase you, it jumped out of a bathroom stall and chased me. Interesting, that time we didn't get any Princess Quest music. Huh. There's no way that thing can spawn an event. These vents are suspiciously clean. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, this vent here, suspiciously clean.
I bet those security nodes are all the way down there.
I feel like they kinda tried to do a DC thing here, kinda like Batman with his detective vision. Like, whenever you turn on his detective vision, you hear people talking incoherently sometimes. Like, I could just barely get around the corner with that sprint. That is some shitty-ass sprint. These vents here are, like, unnervingly clean compared to the rest of the Pizzaplex. Like, I can't even get to the end of the hallway without running out of stamina. Ugh. Like, I find it interesting. There's some games that, like, give you at least a half-decent stamina bar for the child. Like, here's the thing. As a child, I wasn't too obedient, or obese. I wasn't too big as a child. I literally, you give me caffeine, I'd be bouncing off the walls. I had that kind of ADHD as a kid. And then my ADHD differentiated to something else as I grew up.
It's so dark down here.
I don't know what kind of ADHD I have. Because there's hyperactive and then there's hypertensive as well. I think I might just have attention deficit hypertensive disorder instead of hyperactivity disorder. Because I'm always hypertense. Like, I don't have hyperactivity like I used to as a kid. Like, I'm always on edge. Like, I can never truly relax. I've never been able to, except when I'm smoking weed. It's the only time I can truly relax.
Roxy.
Cassie. Your special day. You remember? I remember.
I'm not letting this game fucking make me cry again, so fuck you, Roxy. Get rebooted, bitch. Get rebooted, you fucking bitch.
Sorry, I love Cassie. Happy birthday, Cassie.
Roxy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn, she ugly. I hope she wakes up in the next few minutes and shoves this goddamn fucking thing off of her. Like, if I could, I would totally help her. Like, if I could, like, pull this thing off, like, I like, turn on the fucking power, put it in neutral, and just pull, and have her push, you know? Like, it could probably work, and then I'd have her follow me down. Like, that's the way that I would make it different. You know, instead of her maybe being stuck here, I would have her, like, trying to get power back. And a reboot would put her at full power. I know, sounds kind of fucking stupid, but hear me out. By rebooting her, we would effectively recharge her circuits because it would send a jolt of electricity through her. Plus, whatever the fuck is actually recharging these animatronics is acidic in some way, which is fucking weird. I would also probably find her, like, another station that isn't completely destroyed. Shut your damn bitch ass up. Stop crying, little fucking bitch. You ain't got no damn reason to be crying. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got no reason for your bitch ass to cry. Okay, I'm gonna plug in my, or screw in my Yokan. So can charge. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Alright, now what should I have now? Alright. I got so many to choose from. I'm gonna be ordering more of these, they're not bad. My Shishka Berry's almost out. I have 2 Ghost Train Hazes. That's weird. Where's my other Ghost Train Haze? One of my things is missing. What the fuck? Vert de Ferk? One of my distillates is missing. Oh wait, never mind. I got 2 of them right here. Okay. So we got mostly used Ghost Train Haze, not very much used Ghost Train Haze, ATF,
Hey,
Shishka
if
Berry.
you know this, but the Fnaf Frank movie teaser is out now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try my Skittles again to see if there's anything good left in it. This bitch likes to cry. Oh, I'm gonna go off like a bitch. I'm gonna be buying more of this. It's indica. I want to see what happens when I buy hybrid instead. Like if I can get a hybrid strain that's both indica and sativa. Amalgam, I swear to God, amalgam just sounds way better. Compared to Tangle or the Blob. I think the first time I saw it, I called it the Blob, or I heard somebody call it the Blob. And I'm like, dude, that's an amalgam. I still feel like my name is better for it than the actual official name for it.
Can you look in Burn Trap's recharge station?
No, you cannot look inside of it, unfortunately. I have tried, you cannot, unless you're on PC and you got hacks.
No! No, 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 no.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Stupid flashlights!
Where's her hands? Okay. Weird. Her hands just ceased to exist.
Glitch.
Like it literally it was a floating flashlight. Like it was like she turned into a poltergeist or something from Phasmophobia. I can't interact with him. I unlocked the secret ending, by the way. This is going to be the first time I've ever seen it. Like I've never actually seen the secret ending.
Everywhere? It's like the inside of an oven.
Like this is the best that you're gonna be able to see. They clouded up the inside of Burn Trap's thing, so you can't look inside. And then I always look in here, because why not? This is, like, compared to some adventure games, because I would title this an adventure game, compared to a lot of adventure games, they're not as, like, openly linear about the game. Like Skyrim. It is, well, it is technically linear. The end goal in Skyrim is that you kill all the dragons, pretty much, right? But to do that, you have to go through so many different storylines and so many different things, and it does not feel linear. But you know what your end goal is. With this game, you don't really understand what your end goal is. You don't truly understand what it is. You think you're freeing Gregory, but it's actually something else, which is a very simple plot twist that I'm sure a lot of people realized early on when the Mimic couldn't, like, speak like a normal human. I certainly picked up on it quite fast. Some people were actually showing that you could escape here through this door, and I'm like, I highly doubt that, and plus, even if you could, I would need Chica's voice box to get in. I would need her screech.
Gregory! Are you in there?
The stupid door won't open.
Well, it looks
The
like...
entity looks like it's connected to it.
It is.
How am I
It
supposed to
came
get rid
out of
Conway?
that. That's why I call the entity the MXES. The Mexes. Like, I think Gregory even talks about it, like, in that ending. That the MXES system was supposed to keep it locked up and we let it out.
You okay?
Whee! I wish I could skip cutscenes. That would be nice.
You saved
That would be very nice.
You saved me.
Oh!
Gregory? I'm Gregory. You're not Gregory. What are you?
I'm Gregory.
Stop it! Get out of here! Run!
That room was a little brighter. We actually got to see one of the other mascot costumes that
Gregory
time.
tried to look like Gregory.
No, he didn't.
Cassie, can you hear me?
Gregory? Is that really you?
I think the game wants to break.
Really?
Did the...
You.
It feels like the lighting reset.
All right. I'm not at the pizza place. Something's trying to trick you.
You're a bit late. This thing in the basement sounds just like you. How do I know this is you for real?
Is there another option?
Yes, it did.
To get out of there now.
How?
My friend has access to the building map.
It put on a mascot costume that looked nothing like Gregory. See, it's a mascot costume. And plus it has a, like, an L on it.
Go right. It's right behind you.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Keep going. Go right. Right. Hurry.
That's that secret ending, and then there's this secret ending. So...
It almost looks vaguely like the burn trap ending cushion.
Cushion. Damn, text-to-speech really fucked up there. Clearly you wrote cutscene, but it said the other thing. I was like, bruh, that's funny as fuck. Still themselves, even though there wasn't really many staff bots there anyway. Alright, so that was an interesting ending. Isn't that supposed to be the true ending? Because if so, like, then that means I'm completely done with Security Breach. I mean, other than 100%ing it, which requires at least one thing I can't do.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, the balloon world. I can do the 10 dishes and I can find all the collectibles, but that's about it. So, yeah, that's all of FNAF Security Breach. And
I think
Ruin.
Help Wanted 2 maybe confirms it.
Help Wanted 2 is a prequel to Security Breach. Well, not Security Breach, but it's a prequel to the DLC. So, yeah, I got other games. I got plenty of other games, like obviously Spider-Man 2, we got Into the Pit, we got Phasmophobia, we got Daxter, we got Amnesia, Assassin's Creed, Astroneer. I don't have Hello Neighbor. We got Batman Arkham Knight, Dishonored 2, Help Wanted 2, High on Life, Minecraft, Resident Evil 2, Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, Resident Evil 4, number 5, Skyrim, like I said before, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, The Forest, We Happy Few. We got Castle Crashers, Bioshock. Maybe it'll actually let me record it again. Because, like, for some reason, like, I was able to record it up until a certain point, and then it just refused to let me do recordings on the game. Just like it did with Resident Evil 6. Or not 6, 7. Yeah. And then I also got... I also have Prey, Dying Light 2, Stay Human. I got the PS5 upgrade so I can actually play it, thank God. Like I said, I have RE6, and then I got Resident Evil Village, I got Terraria, I got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, The Last of Us Part 2, I got both Evil Within games, even got the Lego Harry Potter collection if you guys want me to do something that's, like, you know, old. Like, oh, they are gone, okay.